Apart from very good bike paths, one of the things that Perth gets right is it provides bike parking outside most of the places you actually want to go to. So, for instance, in this example, I wanted to go to a seafood shop in South Perth because I heard they had some of the best gravelax around. Well, it turned out they do, and they were all sold out. So this was a bit of a bum steer for me. But let's see where I can park my bike. I've got a choice of a bike rack there outside this cafe. There's the seafood shop on the right there. Doesn't look like much, but hey, it's got a good reputation. And look at that, I can lock my bike up right out the front, like I was 10 feet from the front door. Absolutely amazing. And this is typical of just so many places where there's shops, cafes and restaurants, pubs, you name it. Just about anything you could possibly want to go to in Perth, there's somewhere where you can lock your bike up really conveniently close by. Here's just a rear view, and you can see the bike racks there on the left and the right. Okay, no gravelax. Let's try a place where I go to for breakfast and lunch. Right, there's a bike rack there. There's a cafe on that corner. Here's another couple of cafes in a little strip. Here's the place I'm going to. And just beyond it, what have we got? Oh, two bike racks. And you can see they've actually got bike parking symbols on them. How convenient is that? Again, it's about 10 feet from where I'm going to be sitting down to have breakfast on this particular day. Absolutely fantastic. And yeah, there's a reason I go here, and the food is quite good. And if I showed you photos of the food all day, well, this video would go for about 10 minutes. Let's just ignore that. So that loop there is actually for to help people crossing the road, the elderly, etc. But you can lock bikes to them, and you could see as we went past that patisserie there was actually a bike locked up against a rack. That was about the only close experience to a car door I've had in Perth in 6 months. That was pretty good. Let's go to North Fremantle and have a look at the bike parking here outside this cafe. And that orange thing in front of you is called, yes, the orange box, because it looks like an orange box. You can park your bike over there if you want to, or there is an absolute stack of bike parking here just on the other side of the shared path. And the shared path goes from, yes, Fremantle all the way to Perth. This is a very Perth one, this one. So this cafe had no bike parking available whatsoever, so I had to lean my bike up against the fence here. Now, I complained about this on Instagram, and it turns out a bloke I went to college with owns the company that's developing that sand pit on the other side of the fence. So he's promised to put in better bike parking when they turn that sand pit into some housing. Here's another cafe in this particular cafe chain. And look at the quality of that bike rack there. I mean, that was the most outstanding one of the lot. So in summary, building bike paths isn't enough. You've actually got to build facilities at the end. So somewhere nice and secure that you can lock your bike up. You know, things that are bolted into the ground really nicely so your bike can't get stolen. If you don't have that, well, what's the point in riding somewhere?